Hello, and welcome to another Rouge unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the M21 MMC, available to the 3rd Armoured, 3 French, 4th Armoured, and Demi Brigade. So in terms of half-track inventions, this is a rather simple vehicle. The Americans got an 81 mm mortar, put it in the back of a half-track, and also strapped in a 50 cal machine gun back here as well. Boom, you got the M21 MMC. You only produce 110 of these, only throughout 1944, and then see service exclusively on the Western Front by American armor divisions as well as the Free French. The Free French would end up receiving 53 of these vehicles, which is pretty much just around about half, which is quite a lot. And that's for good reason, because by the end of the war, the Americans saw that this was a rather insufficient vehicle because the 81 mm mortar just didn't have that much explosive capability compared to other artillery pieces. In-game, the M21 MMC is an A to C phase mortar half-track available to the 3rd Armoured, 3 French, 4th Armoured, and Demi Brigade, and it has row 2, 3 sets of weapons. So you got the 81 mm mortar with HE and smoke ammunition, both happen 10 rounds minute. HE does 10 HE damage, you got 60 rounds, and for the smoke you got 30 rounds, and both have 1.2 kilometer range. It's your standard 81 mm mortar essentially, but you have quite a bit of ammunition. Then you have a 50 cal machine gun with 400 rounds of ammunition, which is a pretty healthy amount, but considering this isn't a frontline vehicle, that's more than enough ammunition to get you by. If popped down to miscellaneous stats, you got 3 frontal armor, turret side and back. It is an open top vehicle. Bad stealth, a speed of 38 km off the road, 80 km on the road, and very low optics capability. In battle, the M21 mortar half-track is definitely a premium mortar half-track vehicle. If we compare to the German 2.5 run half-track variant, this is better in pretty much every way. More armor, more ammunition, 50 cal machine gun, it's faster off-road. It's a really solid vehicle for 100 points and really bloody useful. Just the amount of ammunition it carries is a really big bonus, as you don't have to worry about resupplying this thing or buying a supply truck early on if you do decide to get one of these, especially for 3rd Armor Division, as it will have enough ammunition to keep fighting for quite a while. It's very useful, the armor and the 50 cal, as it does keep it alive more efficiently, and really the 50 cal is very important, because it's going to be more closer to the front lines, and if you do happen to get flanked or attacked or broken through your front lines, it's usually by lighter vehicles, such as 2.5 half-tracks, light recon vehicles, etc. that the Germans have. 50 cal is not going to effectively kill them, but it can definitely stun them up, and allow you to fall back quickly with your high speed, so you can keep your mortar half-track alive. So it's a very survivable vehicle in that aspect. Now this will sound a little bit crazy, but honestly, in majority situations, I would take the M21 mortar half-track over the M7 Priest every single time, as honestly the M21 is a much better choice. Yes, it doesn't do as much explosive damage, and it doesn't have the range, it's like half the range. It doesn't have a kick-ass name such as the Bloody Priest. That's a pretty holy name, I have to say so. But this does the job that you needed to do much better, and that job being, when playing as American armed divisions, A, knock out anti-tank guns, and B, stress out German heavy tanks. This is much better at that job, as it's cheaper for doing that, and because it's going to be closer to the front line and shoots faster, it can get those important suppression hits very quickly compared to the M7 Priest, which is going to be more towards the back lines and has a longer travel time with the artillery piece. And also dealing with heavy tanks, because this is closer to the front line, you can quickly readjust your shots to, you know, start hitting a Tiger or Panther once it relocates, whereas the Priest it does take longer to do that. So I highly recommend you try out really just using M21 mortar half-tracks the majority of time over M7 Priest, especially for like 3rd Armoured. Yes, you probably still want one card at least, but definitely try to spam in M21, because these are fantastic units. Like really, there's no reason not to get them in any deck. You can get them. And, well, I'm going to shut up and leave it at that. This has been another Rouge unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, please just take it easy.